Of course, you will find not only the new GLE Coupe, which is a lot more sporty than the standard GLE, you will find the AMG version as well. And I'm very interested to see what really makes the AMG an AMG. And this is why I now talk to Stefan Novak. He is the head of the project with that car. Stefan, I have just a question. A GLE Coupe is a very nice and sporty car, but AMG is always a completely different world. So what did you do to the car to make it not only look, but to make it drive like an AMG?
The most obvious is for sure the AMG grille, which now is on all AMG models, and it gets the car immediately in the AMG family. We do have the AMG bumpers that additionally have the flicks here that funnel the air alongside the car. We have the AMG wheel arch claddings and the side skills. So basically you have a very individual look of the car. And for sure on the rear you have the rear bumper with the two double round exhaust end pipes.
Interior design. So is there anything different? Like you just said, we have different drive programs. And what about the look of the car? Are there any other things I can adjust?
Well, for sure. You're basically, the car welcomes you in a really the AMG world. So you have the AMG seats, you have the AMG sports steering wheel with the shifter knobs optionally. You have the metal plated pedals. So it really, the moment you enter the car, you recognize that's something special.
When we talk about the technology, so we talk about, let's say, engines. What is under the hood to make that car a real AMG?
That's the great inline six-cylinder engine with an output of 320 kilowatts or 435 horsepower, and it has 520 newton meters of torque, plus the ISG that adds especially in the start. It's a twin turbo, but it's a specific. You have the regular turbo, and then you have an electric compressor that adds to additional compression from immediately after the start. In addition, this engine has a starter alternator that gives an additional 22 horsepower and 250 newton meters of torque. So from the very beginning, the car has a very good response, and it's really a great engine.
And when we talk about suspension, I think there is some difference between this one and the standard one, especially when it comes to the so-called e-body control, which that car doesn't feature.
The suspension is developed completely new for this car. It's an air suspension, and what makes that car special is the series has a cradle that is attached to the body with rubber mounts. We attached it fixed. In addition, we distanced the attachment point of the lower control arms by 20 millimeters, and by that we achieve a different center of roll. That gives the car a much more car-like handling. And we have, in addition, the active stabilizer bar. So the stabilizer bar that really can twist and give force to the wheel and really give the car a very precise, very agile handling. The car has a torque transfer case that can distribute the force between the rear and the front axle. So this really gives the car and gives us the option to have, depending on different drive programs, a different torque split. And for sure, it splits the torque in a way that you have maximum torque on the wheels, but also gives you a more agile handling the more you go from comfort to a sport driving program.